Well, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be doing week 6 of the PWD, and this is future Gingy because my audio messed up, and so we're going to record over this and yeah, see what happens. We are 0-5 right now, so we're not doing very good. You know, we're new to competitive Pokemon battling, really. The whole singles battles and whatnot, learning the switch-ins, learning all that stuff is something I need to do. But I'll get there. It just takes some time. I think I'm getting better, as this match will show. I've gotten a lot better than what I was beforehand. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot more I can learn, and hopefully this is a step in the right direction. But who really knows? A little bit about his team. So he does have a very good team. Let me pull up the document here so I can go through his team list real quick. Well, first, before I do that, let's go ahead and get into my team. Alright, so the first person on the team is going to be Rotom. Then we're going to bring Cinderace. We're bringing Electivire. We're going to bring the old Sableye. And then we're going to bring Clefairy and Amoonguss. And Amoonguss comes really clutch in this game, or in this match. So keep an eye out for Amoonguss. We'll kind of go through the moves and why I'm bringing them. So Rotom has Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, Volt Switch, and Hydro Pump. The Shadow Ball is for the Dragapult. The Thunderbolt and Volt Switch are really for the Braviary that we think he's going to bring. We've got Cinderace with High Jump Kick, Power Ball, Bounce, and Sucker Punch. Just your standard set. We've got Electivire with Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Brick Break, and Rock Slide. The Brick Break is for the for either the Linoon or the Alolan Sand Slash, and then the Ice Punch is for the Dragons. Fire Punch is for Alolan Ninetales, and then the Rock Slide is for the Braviary as well. Then we got Sableye with Knockoff, Taunt, Recover, and Will-O-Wisp. He has a lot of physical attackers, so Will-O-Wisp was a must. And then we're getting the Taunt for the Aurora Veil. And also, you'll see it comes in handy later on in the match as well. Then we're bringing Clefairy with Moonblast, Soft Boiled, Knockoff, and Stealth Rock. That is our dedicated lead. We're going to lead with Clefairy, throw off the Stealth Rock, and go from there. And then Amoonguss, we have Amoonguss with Toxic, Spore, Giga Drain, and Sludge Bomb. The Giga Drain for the Swampert, and the Sludge Bomb is for the Alolan Ninetales, and then just Spore and Toxic for, excuse me, for the Giggles. But that's the squad that we're bringing. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wait for Southside to send us the invite, and once we're in there, we'll see you then. Oh, before I go, we'll show you the items. We're running Lefties, Lumberry, Assault Vest, a Rocky Helmet, Eviolite, and Black Sludge. Alright, so we'll see you when we connect with Southside. Alright, guys, we are back. We are connecting with Southside. We just sent him a good luck, have fun. We're going to get into this. We're going to go ahead and get to searching. I'm super nervous. I always get nervous for these things, but I feel like we played really good, and you'll see in this match. And I'll kind of walk you through my mindset of what I was doing, what I was thinking, my prep with Mac, my prep with Sosa. So yeah. So here I am, I'm deciding the rules. We'll do the standard level 50 singles battles. Normal rules. We'll get our participating team in here. Alright, we're waiting for him to make his Pokemon selections. Alright, he's done. Let's see what he brings. Okay, so he brings Braviary, Flapple, Swampert, Linoon, Ninetales, and Dragapult. This is exactly what we prepped for with Mac to the T. I mean, every single Pokemon we prepped for. So we're going to lead with our Clefairy, like we had always planned on doing. The only thing here that scares me was the Linoon and the Ninetales. The Ninetales scared me because really my only answer to it was Electivire, Cinderace, and Amoonguss. And Amoonguss can only take 2 Blizzards. Electivire can handle his own. And Cinderace is pretty frail, but he outspeeds the Ninetales. So, I mean, if I had to, I could do that. But we dealt with it the best we could, and it turned out okay. It gave us the dub. So, all right. So he leads with Barton. Barton is the Dragapult. So we led with the Clefairy. This already put us in a good position because he doesn't want to take a Moonblast. So we get off the rocks. We could have went for the knockoff or the Moonblast, but I thought the rocks were pretty important. He is going to get a free switch in, but Clefairy does minuscule damage, so it honestly wouldn't have mattered, I don't think. I mean, it honestly would have took off some of his health, but I don't think the Moonblast would have hurt him that bad either. I mean, this is our a special wall, our specially defensive wall. He does switch into the Linoon Gordon, so I do get off the Stealth Rocks. So this is what I was worried about, the Linoon. I knew that I could not stay in there with or no, I think I do stay in. Do I stay in? I'm thinking about it right now, because if I switch out, he's gonna Belly Drum Citrus Berry. But do I just stay in knockoff? I think I'm calcing it right now. So I do switch into Electivire here. He's gonna Belly Drum Citrus Berry, which I knew he was gonna do because that's the same thing Mac did in prep. He Belly Drummed and Belly Drum Citrus Berry, which, I mean, Mac gave me the stepping stones almost perfectly. Oh, a Guava Berry. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, honestly, this thing is +2 attack. The only way I was going to kill this thing, because it's gone to extreme speed. The only way I live is if I Dynamax. So that's what I do. I mean, I was a little hesitant at the beginning, but that was my only play. He would have swept my team. So we Dynamaxed our Electivire. And honestly, I was expecting him to Dynamax as well. But if he would have Dynamaxed, I don't think he would have outsped the Electivire. So therefore, he would have died. So it's probably smart that he didn't Dynamax, because it would have just been the max strike. See, he does the extreme speed, and we live on 9. and then we max knuckle and max knuckle kills. But yeah, so if he would have, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, because we kind of talked after the match and he was talking about how he should have Dynamaxed the Linoon. Now that I'm thinking about it, he wouldn't have outsped Electivire. So it really didn't matter. I'm just glad we lived that extreme speed and we took out the Linoon. That was big for us because it had sweeping potential. So we had to mitigate the sweep potential, and that was the only way. So he's going to send out Barton. I thought Barton was going to have Sucker Punch. Barton didn't have Sucker Punch. I clicked the max Hailstorm. He does outspeed me. Barton's fast. But he goes for Scald. Which, I mean, it kills regardless, but I could have sworn that he was going to have Sucker Punch. But he did not have Sucker Punch. Or maybe he did. I don't know. But we go into Rotom here, which was our dedicated switch into the Dragapult. Because we can take a Draco Meteor. We can take a Shadow Ball. We can take an Outrage. We can take just about everything from Barton, because we built a Rotom to be specially defensive. So we might not have taken Outrage, but he was a special attacking Dragapult. He didn't have Dragon Dance. He had Scold. What do you have? Scold, Draco Meteor. So yeah, he does Draco Meteor here. We take it pretty well. I think he puts us in the yellow. Yeah. Oh no, puts us in the red. We do take it pretty well. And then we fire off our Shadow Ball here. And this was like the turning point in the match. So we do kill with the Shadow Ball. We get the critical hit, which was clutch for us to get that critical hit and take out that Dragapult. We do show that we are leftovers. So we get our health back into the yellow. Who does he bring in next? I think he brings in the Alolan Ninetales. Yeah, he brings in the Alolan Ninetales. Sets up the snow, or sets up the hail. He does take quite a bit of chips from those stones. The stones were clutch. But we're definitely switching out into these. What are we going to? We're thinking about going into the Cinderace, but I didn't want to risk it. So we go into the Clefairy, I believe. Or do we go into the Sableye? I think I'm trying to pick. I'm going back and forth. But we do go into the Clefairy, which I think was the smartest move. It does set up the Aurora Veil on turn 1 here when it's in. But that's okay. Yeah, he does set up the Aurora Veil, which we knew about the Aurora Veil going into this. We knew it was going to be a big thing for his team, was to get off the Aurora Veil. So we went ahead and knocked off here. We figured whatever he sends in next, we just wanted to get the item off of whatever it was. So it was MVP, which is the Braviary. So we do knock off the Braviary's heavy duty boots, because it didn't take any stone damage, so we knew it was the heavy duty boots. So we knocked those off. This is when we actually switch out, I believe. We switch into the what do we switch into? I believe we switch into the Rotom. I believe so. Let's wait for it and see what happens. Oh, no, because he went for Defog, and we just went for Moonblast. Alright, so this is some shenanigans on my part. So we go for Moonblast, do some chip damage. Then the next play, he's going to go for an Iron Head, and we're going to set the stones back. We're going to go back into Stealth Rocks and set the rocks back. We kind of did like some back and forth shenanigans right here. He Iron Heads, we take it. I should have probably put some more into regular defense, but it's okay. So we put the stones back out. he is going to be forced into defogging next turn. So we soft boiled, get our health back, and he uses defog because he wants to get way of those stones, because they're going to take a lot of damage on the Ninetales. So we soft boiled, get our health back. Get quite a bit of health back. So he so the ice, or the ice, the hail goes away. He roosts, which is okay, no worries. I'm not worried about a roost. And we moonblast. And the awesome part about this is, as we're doing all this, we're wasting turns of that Aurora Veil. We're wasting turns every time that we go back and forth. So, you know, that's helping me out quite a bit, you know, as far as the defense. He goes for the Iron Head. We live again. We throw the stones back. We're kind of going back and forth with this guy. He uses defog. We throw the stones out. Soft boiled, so on and so forth. Eventually he uses defog, gets the stones away. Eventually we just allow him to kill us, and then we because he wasted the turns of the Aurora Veil, which is really what I wanted. I wanted right there. I wanted the Aurora Veil to wear off. We take an Iron Head right here, which puts us in the red. We go ahead and Moonblast here, take some more chip off. Some good chip. And then we just go ahead and I think we hit soft boiled here, but he outspeeds. Oh no, we hit Moonblast. He outspeeds. He hits us, kills us. And we bring out our dedicated wall for Braviary, which is the Rotom. Thought about bringing the Cinderace, but we go ahead and bring in the Rotom, because even you know, even with my minuscule health that I have, I was still going to survive a I knew he didn't have Brave Bird, so I would have survived whatever he was going to do. I Volt Switched. He's going to switch out right here because he does not want to take a Volt Switch. He thinks I'm Scarfed. And you know, a Scarfed Rotom would outspeed this Braviary, but I have nothing into speed, just special attack and HP and special defense. So I didn't have anything. He would have, if he would have Brave Bird, he would have killed. But he did not have Brave Bird. He does withdraw into Swampert here. So Swampert, obviously it doesn't do any damage to him because it doesn't affect him as a ground type. We get some of our health back with our lefties. We do swap out into Amoonguss here. So the Swampert sends out his own set of stones. He sends out his Stealth Rocks to get some rocks up on my side of the field. But right here we made a great play. See, we're thinking about doing the Giga Drain because it's super effective against the Swampert, but instead we do the Sludge Bomb because we know that he's going to switch into the only counter he has for the Amoonguss, which is Ninetales. And we predicted that all the way. That's what Mac was doing in the prep. So we knew that's what he was going to do because we can take 2 Blizzards. It's a 2-hit kill. And he can take I think 1. Yeah, it's a 2-hit kill for when he's at full. It's a 2-hit kill for Sludge Bomb. So yeah, so he goes down. So we're at 184. So we know, we've calced it before, we can take a Blizzard, right? So we go ahead and Sludge Bomb again because he's going to stay in thinking he can kill us with a Blizzard. Oh, no, yeah, that's right. He sets up the Aurora Veil again. The Aurora Veil. So that's why it takes 3 3 Sludge Bombs to kill. So we Sludge Bomb him again. We get him into the red. He thinks that a Blizzard will kill. I know that's what he's thinking. He's thinking a Blizzard will kill this Amoonguss. So we just go ahead and Sludge Bomb him again because a Blizzard will not kill. We are too specially defensive because I knew that the only thing he had for Amoonguss was the Ninetales, and Ninetales is a special attacker. So therefore I knew he was going to try that. Yep, goes for the Blizzard. We take that Blizzard like a man. It does nothing. We Sludge Bomb, we kill. Ninetales goes down. That was the biggest threat. The biggest 2 threats on his team are gone now, the Linoon and the Ninetales. And the Dragapult as well. So his only option here is to bring in the, I believe it's the Braviary. Oh no, it's the Flapple. Okay, this was a little difficult too. So I wanted to, I was thinking about Sludge Bombing the Flapple, but I knew that he would outspeed, and I didn't want him to kill because I'm pretty sure a Grav Apple kills Amoonguss with his hustle ability. I'm pretty sure that a Grav Apple would kill. So my thought process was, instead of Sludge Bombing, we're going to swap into Sableye. So we swap into Sableye, not knowing that I could have killed this Flapple because he goes for Dragon Dance. And that's kind of a misplay on my part. He goes for the Dragon Dance. If I would have knew he was going for the Dragon Dance, we would have killed him right there. He would have died to the yeah, so he Dragon Dancers right here. He would have died to the Sludge Bomb if I would have, thought he was going to Dragon Dance. I had no idea that he was going to Dragon Dance. So honestly, my only play here, he's a physical attacker. I need to get off the Will-O-Wisp. I need to burn him. He's going to Dragon Dance again. So I need to burn him and make sure that he is at -1. So basically right now he Dragon Dances again, and I'm like, no, there's no way this is happening to me for the 2nd week in a row, because I let that Aromatisse Calm Mind me 3 times. So I was like, there's no way I'm letting this guy do this to me. So you know what I do? I taunt. I put taunt on Sableye at the very last second. I was like, this is going to come in handy. And it sure did, because now he can't Dragon Dance. And that's what he was going to do. He was going for a 3rd Dragon Dance. So that was some tech right there. And then we just knocked off his wide lens. He's got a wide lens here. So he can't Dragon Dance. The only thing you can do is attack with Grav Apple, which I think he's right now he's neutral, I think, on his attack. So he does Grav Apple. I don't think it kills. I think it gets pretty close. Yeah, it gets pretty close to killing. We go ahead and knock off here. Take off the wide lens that he has on. So we're ready to Prankster recover. So we recover, get some of our health back. He Grav Apples again. I think this kill. Oh no, I forgot we did. He missed one. The taunt shook off. I taunted again. I'm not gonna let him Dragon Dance, even though he doesn't Dragon Dance this time. We taunted again, just because I didn't want him to Dragon Dance. He goes for the Grav Apple again. This time the Grav Apple does kill the Sableye. That's okay. So our only play really here is to bring in the Aurora Veil is gone again. Is to bring in the Amoonguss. So that's what we do. We bring in our Amoonguss. I thought about bringing in Rotom, but Rotom was my Braviary counter, so I wasn't going to bring in the Rotom because I would need him when Braviary comes back. So Amoonguss comes in. My only option is to sludge bomb him, and he's faster than me, so he's gonna go first no matter what. So he U-turns and he misses, and we get off the sludge bomb. Sludge bomb kills. That was so clutch. I think it would have killed without the crit, but that was so clutch, that miss right there. So we can take out that that Flapple. And the weird thing is, Southside didn't D-max this entire match. So it gets to the Braviary here. So I'm thinking he's gonna switch. Well, so what I do is I spore here. I'm gonna put something to sleep. It was really a given. I needed to put something to sleep. He was gonna roost, get all of his health back. So I needed to do something. So I went ahead and spored him. We hit the spore. He went to sleep. I thought since he was asleep, he was gonna make the switch into Swampert. So we go for the Giga Drain here. He did not switch into Swampert. He just went ahead and tried to get that Braviary to wake up. It did not wake up. So we went for the Giga Drain. Didn't do much damage to it. But yeah, it would have killed that Swampert. But yeah, so this was basically the end of the battle. It went down to timer. But yeah, there was really nothing that he could do at the end here. We had Rotom. We had Rotom for the Braviary here, which I did bring it in. I didn't get to attack, but I did bring it in. But I brought the Rotom in. The Rotom would have killed the Braviary, and then Rotom would, or not Rotom, but Amoonguss would have killed the Swampert. So yeah, this was basically the end of the match. We ended up winning 3-2 to timer. We would have won 3-0 unless we lost our Rotom here, and then it would have been 2-0. But we played good. This was probably our best match that we've had in a long time. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. See you.